All right. But before we do that, I always request just to see ukuthi what we talk about may be relevant kuwena or not. So what I want to check today, before we proceed with the program for the day, can I check bantu basekhaya? How many people abanama investment like a unit trust? Unit trust? 1. Exchange traded funds? Exchange traded funds? Like the JSE Top 40, Nasdaq 100, S&P 500? No one. All right. Real estate investment trust? REITs, real estate investment trust? Only 1. Retail bonds? Bonds are performing very well for now. Retail bonds? Ukhona ophethe ama retail bonds? No one. Property as a form of investments, rentals? Oh, okay. 2. All right. Property, even in terms of land ownership, it can be farming, it can be home ownership, it's still fine. That's still an investment, all right? As it appreciates in value. Okay. Mhlambe ni mandla offshore. Mhlambe I'm asking about the local investment kanti ni busy ngaphandle. Ukhona mhlambe phethe ama investment e-UK kanje? UK? US? Only one person onazo zonke izinto. Alright, China maybe? Alright, ngicela ukubona abanama shares bakithi ke who has invested in shares, JSE and global shares? 3. Okay. Ngicela ukubona at least ke abanama assets like cryptos, like you have a wallet, you own some. 3 again. All right. Anyone maybe trading CFDs, contracts for difference, like you are trading shares and you are benefiting whether they are going down or they are going up. You are able to buy, sell. You benefit even if the share is falling, ma CFDs. Akekho trader ma CFDs. No one. Ukona maybe trader currencies. Those are the high risk securities, obviously. Ageko food. All right, in terms of entrepreneurship, because there's still a business. Ukonorana business here, business owners. Wena food. Bazothwele labantu emnambiti. Oh, and you, my brother. So, business yakho yenzani, my brother? Safety. Oh, all right. Safety office. Consulting. Oh, okay, sure. All right. That's great. That's good opportunity. Right there. My brother? Bani? Oh, catering. Oh, uyapheka yonke. Wena uphekayo? Oh, that's great, my brother. That's great. All right. Any other business person la phakathi endlini? Senzani baba? Security company. Oh, all right. Ulwa ne crime la ladies me. Ungasho kanjalo. All right. Asibonge. All right. Good people ngicela ukubuza kokugcina ke. Bakhona ke kulist ngoba phela khona bangazange nje bephambisa. Bakhona noma okay odlala istokfela ke bakithi ke. Imember istokfela ngicela ukubona imember istokfela ke. Ukhomsayo ukuthi uyasave imali. All right, 4 members. Okay, ngicela ukubona abanama tax-free investment account. Tax-free. All right, 2. Oh, that's good. That's good. Even though we won't touch much on these things and this buzayo, because it's our group ama lectures eswenza. Today will be more about shares. Abaningi benu they want these BE shares. Abanye namanje iSAB zenzele kabili sibiza 200 rand abanye abakayithengi from 40 rand, but I'll show you easy ways manje because some others were struggling with computer share, but I will also show you that is from yesterday, Easy Equity Fagile to those people who have accounts with Easy Equity. So I'll show you and teach you all those things shortly. All right, and then we'll also be touching on there's too much hype around this cryptocurrency. So I'll be giving you 60-minute lesson around that. Remember that 4 years ago, I went to University of Pretoria to study visual currencies and Bitcoin. I've got certificate on that. I've also did blockchain certificate from UCT, because we analyze this market for media, radio station. So you must always equip yourself all the time, you understand? All right. So being a technology person going forward. All right. So before we proceed, I always start my session with a short word of prayer. So manje ngicela ukubuza okugcina ke before we go to that. Ngicela ukubuza ke bakithi mabe khona oyedwa nje noma ababili abanekweletu ke ngoba phela ngibuze about everything that pertains to money and interest. Abanekweletu ngicela bephakamisa izandla bakithi ngicela ubona. Hey, khona manje kuphakamisa kumuntu. All right, at least you are also participating emnothweni, you understand? Umehluko ukuthi there's an interest that is happening. Abanye they are getting interest, abanye they are paying interest. So we are choosing ukuthi ufuna ukuba ngakephi, you understand? It seems like the majority is paying. All right? It seems like the majority is paying. All right. So sonke imali angisho sinama means of any imali one way or the other. All right? For at some point maybe it's not enough because we are born with inflation. The cost of living is high and rising. Ama interest rate ayehla, okusho ukuthi ama returns ayehla, and still a benefit yokuthi ukwazi ukungena kuphi market. All right. So before we proceed and open our session properly, let me also continue to introduce myself. Again, my name is Siboniso Mtshali. Thank you so much for joining us. And in this morning class, there's a whole lot ozokufunda. Obviously, I've asked you about different topics. And then the last topics that I ask you, I have to ask. Because I always teach about insurance. Because abanye abantu, they do not understand how it works. And you find themselves duplicating. Uthola ukuthi unama funeral cover u6 and usefuna uku-apply le property akasakwazi ukuthi approve because akasenayo leyo mali, meaning that leyo mali ayisangeni, you understand? And uthola ukuthi mistakes akayenzayo ama multi insurance wakhe ane underwriter eyi1, uthola ukuthi phela ama underwriter mayi1, so kuzomela kubhadare eyi1. All right, so izinto kumele uzi understand. Obviously we won't touch on it today, but at some point we will have that education to help everyone understand what we actually talk about. All right, remember to subscribe on my YouTube channel. If you are here, Siboniso Mtshali TV, subscribe so that you will get all the information, the lessons that we upload there all the time and every time. Right now I give you that opportunity to go to YouTube and click subscribe. So every video, a lesson that we upload, you will find the notification. All right, so those are the few things that I'm requesting you ukuthi ungenzela yona. All right, my name is Siboniso Mtshali. So let me say a word of prayer bese siyaqhubeka. So those that are joining us will join us late as a mover, but for the sake of time we have to get going. All right, I think I forgot to open something here, but towards the end we'll do that. All right, so sikhulela kakhulu laba abanekweletu nalaba abacabanga ukuthi imali impande yesona. Kunabantu nje abacabanga ukuthi ukuhlupheka into ezobasondeza nobungcwele nezulu Nkosi yami bebe holy. Poverty is not holy. Ngizwakala abantu basekhaya. Yeah, I'm not being spiritual about this, but sometimes our religion perspective is robbing us of some form of success that we need to achieve and attain. Siyayithola abantu basekhaya. Yeah, we need to own land, we need to own properties, we need to own investment, own stocks. I always say, Steve Biko uti, the most potent weapon of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed. So the most important thing, which is be educated, sigcwala ulwazi oluthinta umnotho. They don't teach at school, but one way or the other we have to teach each other. So if ever we are well empowered, empower other people, empower your relatives as well. Angazi nenza kanjani if ninama scams niyamemana nje nibebaningi now add amanye ama victims into the party and nimosheke nonke. But when it comes to discussing good and progressive things, I discuss, you don't even discuss those things. Abanye bathi when you talk about all these investment, but that's low. There's ayikho imali esheshayo. I-poverty yashesha ke kodwa mawunemali. Ikuphunyuka iyashesha. Akithi ukubone nje ukuthi kunomuntu ohola ngomhla 25, ngomhla 26 uselinda umunye umhla 25. Yashesha ke lokho. You understand? And we are spend bakhona abathengi la, bakhona abathengayo. Cela ukubabona. Ogrosayo nje cela phambili izandla. Sigrosa sonke. Sonke sithenga impahla yokugqoka. Abanye bayarenta sikhokha ibond and so forth. Sikhokhela izimoto. Sikhokhela abantwana esikoleni. Niyakhokha kuphela khona ungenayo. Akukho. So nje when you earn salary uyakhokha. All right? That's bad. Wafundiswa abantu ukukhokha. Kuyazenzakalela. Wafika khokho. Wajoyina lapho. Ekseni as I work ngisebenzela ukukhokha. Ukhokhelwa nini wena? Kayi-1 ngenyanga. Yeah? One time. Once a month. Out of 30 days a month when you choose nje ukuthi ukhokhele kayi-1. That is not fair. Money circulates every day. Angisho uyasimamela emsakazweni masithi today the rand is 13 rand 40. The next day during the midday is 13 rand or 14 rand. It means it's flowing. It's a current. It's moving. You understand? So now ifanele wenze njani? Umuve. Uthole flow. That is why we call it cash flow. Because money must always be in the move. And we'll teach you Guti, starting small. How can you always every time be involved with cash flow one way or the other? That's where it starts. Even if it means to start a side hustle, a small business on the side is still fine. Right now I need people representatives in terms of insurance, because that's a tough one. Because thina umuntu esakwazi ukusebenza naye umuntu esazi ukuthi udlule kwi training ye insurance, the tough one. Mawudlule lapho you can go to any other position and department office, whether we are with property or investments or any other options. But where we start and see you ukuthi how zealous and ambitious siqala kwini insurance. Are you good? You become an insurance coach, not just to sell people insurance, but you are helping others who are overly insured. That's to put it in their order. You are not selling them anything, but sharing them and teaching them something. All right. That was my first job, 2002. After matric, I was an insurance salesman. Before nje siqhubeke nama technology, nama wealth management and everything else. All right. So I'm praying, good people. Can we close our eyes? Father, in the name of Jesus, we invite you this morning. Lady Smith, abantu bakhona bonke baphamisa izandla bathi banezikweletu. Thixo, uthezwini lakho, oh nobody, nothing but love. So now masikholwa ukuthi wena igolide lakho nesilive lakho. Usibuka kanjani Thixo singabantu abamnyama sihlupheka ezweni lethu kodwa si homeless, si landless in our country. Politics has failed us, but we are praying for favor. Sikhulekela wonke umuntu okhona la ukuthi umuphi perspective ne idea yokwenza imali, because your word says you've given us the ability to create wealthy. So Baba, are we unpack le abilities create wealthy? Si ona ma hotela, si ona ma imizi ma estate, sidle kamnandi siphuza ama 100 juice, 100% isivula ama double door fridge, si drive izimoto ezi nice, sibuse nje ube nama asset nje Singabi igqilaze ikweletu. Today city poverty must fall. Amen. Was that a good short word of prayer there? Perfect. All right, let's continue with our day. Obviously, this is my short profile that I need you to understand. Some of you, they know me for more than 13 years. Sikhuluma kumsakazo Ukhozi. Every Sunday, ezezimali column kwilanga newspaper. Even tomorrow, you can buy ilanga newspaper. You will find my column, page 11, ezezimali. I've been writing articles for this newspaper, Ilanga, from 2007 till to date. I'm still writing Nizenfunde. And nginibhalela ngolimi lenu lesizulu, funa nizwe kahle. Ya ungathi hayi manje nikhuluma niyasidida. Ngifuna sizwane. All right. So, some of you bayazihlaziya izimakethe kwi-media okumsebenzi esiwenzayo. Banye bazokhumbula since hailing from Ladysmith 2016 I was a Ladysmith ambassador amongst youth yakhona la. They give me a beautiful big award umasipala wase Ladysmith, so I'm grateful to be recognized at home. Yezwakala abantu basekhaya. Yeah, singathathani kancane. Siyezwana. Yeah. So manghamba zonke indawo ngiyanirepresent. Angazi why nibe broke la ngasekhaya. All right, yenye yama award le yasinika 40,000 igift nje makuthiwa award for excellency. 40,000 this one, business award, that was 2011. And then on this one, Kickstart, SAP Kickstart, emerging business in KZN, they gave us 120,000 in this one. And then and a full course, Yase Gibbs, Gordon Institute of Business Science in Sentin. So we attended a very beautiful course with a good qualification from there. And then Umyezane Business Award 2013, this one gave us 70,000, if I'm not sure, just for excellency. You understand? Because everything we do, we try to excel. And then the following year again, they gave us another 80,000 or so as a best emerging business 2014. This one was the best young entrepreneur. And we've been counted amongst the top 200 in South Africa by Sowetan. All right. And then this one was a best IT leadership. That was Future Leaders Awards. And then Smart Actions Business Awards. That was another beautiful recognition right there. All right. So you can see. Bagithi, I was still young here. Kade ngaqala ukuba isikwile angiqalanga namhlanje. And no phela angimele sibe namahloni bakithi, understand? Lithi iBhayibheli lona amahloni ngami nami ngizoba namahloni. Manje lamahloni eninawo ngemali angazi indaba. Na izoba namahloni exactly. You understand? So, I also did after not long ago ngisebenza as a technician. Remember my background is from insurance, and then here I studied wealth management from Moonstone Business School. Moonstone Business School. Abo financial advisor, they know Moonstone. Those that write regulatory exams, they know this one. And then my diploma from financial markets and instrument. This one is from Hedge Fund Academy. And then I've got a certificate of financial market from UCT, as well as this one is real estate. As you can see, I've got NQF 4 and NQF 5 in real estate. I've worked for 4 years as an agent before we open our own practice in terms of property. That is why we need people that we will train in this property market and then work with them and grow with them. And then this one is the visual currencies I was mentioning. This certificate I did it at University of Pretoria. It was the first university to offer cryptocurrency and Bitcoin certificate from 4 years ago. This one, property development certificate from UCT. Debt counseling certificate from University of Pretoria. Those that are heavily in debt, I do advise on those people, help them get out of debt. All right. Those who are overly indebted, whereby isarali yakho isikhavi kweletu zodwa. Awusasali na fokole, awusakhokhela abantwana. ipetrol ayisekho. You understand ukuthi maqala inyanga ukuze uphile fanele from month end ungakafika umhla ka1 uyothatha nala payday loan. So we help those people here. As you can see, we are registered by NCR. I will show you that, as well as FSCA. This one is a financial analysis for investment. It's another certificate that I did from GIPS. All right, so these are some of the papers we collect. I always tell people that we collect papers like qualifications, like money, like title deeds, like accreditation and licensing. So those are the papers eswathandayo kakhulu, good people. So please, invite you in collection of these papers, more especially money. All right, so we must collect some moolah all the time. I always say there's enough money for everyone. So these are some of the papers we collect. We will continue as long as we live, because the Bible says you must study to show yourself approved. All right, so these are some of my articles. Niyabona, I write about blockchain, about ukuhweba, about the property, about all these sort of things esibhala ngazo on the newspapers. 2016, some of you will remember this. Where is this thing now? Where is it? Yes, I think this is the one that I want to show you. This article was an interview by Nonhlakanipho unophupho lokuvula ibhange labantu abamnyama. That was 2018. That was 2018. So right now we are in progress with the Reserve Bank and Prudential Authority in terms of continue to work as a cooperative bank. So license esiyithengayo le, we've got 300 members. Bakhona abantu abama-member be cooperative yethu la. Oh, thank you. 2 people here. These are founders. All right. So we are now 300. Asini-invite. Ngiyanixoxela nje hayi ngoba sinidinga. Kuyezwakala. But lama members wethu, when they need financing, when they need to build, to buy land, to do all those sort of things, they will come and borrow from their own money, from their own bank. And then they will get founders reasonable interest. Siyayithola. The only way ezokwenza ukuthi siphume out of poverty is to work as a collective. As a collective. Abazali bethu, they used to do this thing as a society, as a group, a community, but I don't know why saziyekelana. So we are 300 members right now, and very soon we will be 1,000 members. Currently we've got, we are moving towards the south of 500,000 in terms of the capital we have. We are only 4 months old. All right, so good people, I'm so happy about this progress. From 2018, we wrote down the vision on the national newspaper. So now it's practical, it's happening. All right, so if you need loan, we will give you a best interest. Angazi why ungekho la. Why ungekho? Khuluma Matondo. Why ungekho la? Because all the people that have been with us from 6 years ago, 2015 ngiqala ukuletha ama workshop la eMnambithi, 2014 actually, library ngaqala lapha library. Good people, you cannot miss this. Sizonisharela nje ulwazi ukuthi wonke umuntu nje abe informed and inspired about this. So we write about all this. Please get a copy tomorrow, and then you will surely be inspired. All right, so our license number in terms of FSP is a 49257. FSP 49257, licensed by FSCA, licensed by Estate Agency Affairs Board, as well as licensed by NCR. That one is NCR DC 3326, and then this we've got 2 licenses from NCR, and then where is the other one? All right, so this one national credit provider, This is the company Impiland Finance. It's led by Uspiwe. Lana uyabolekisana nje ngemali, i-interest yakhona i very reasonable. Hayi lezinto zo 30%, 50% interest. Awuphinde uyabisha lapha. Yabona la reasonable interest starting from 5% maximum 15%. Because the Bible says we must not borrow but lend to many nations. Manifuna ukuboleka ke ozani thina siyawuhlonipha umbhalo sonboleka. Kezwakala. Nanya umnikazi we business at the back. She happens to be my wife bantu basekhaya kezwakala. Mina wami umsebenzi lapha as a debt counselor ukubakhipha ikweletini yena uyabafaka. Masuxakekile usanga kumina. Ngikulungise ngikukhiphe bese futhi masushoda uze ngakuyena. Kezwakala abantu basekhaya. Niyakubona ukubambisana kuhle. Asibambisaneni bantu basekhaya. All right. So those are the few things we have. And then here we are busy with the insurance and investment in terms of FSP. All right, so I hope now it's very much clear and straightforward. So I will start here. I will start with shares education. You can see I've got my crypto here. Ngizogcina ngayo le. Because ngiyakhumbula la Lady Smith ukuthi kuthiwa naluza more than millions ngendaba zama Bitcoin nanenzani kanti. Because this thing you can download an app uzithengele, and even if Bitcoin ibiza aboma 500,000 right now, but ungayithenga from as little as 10 rand because you're buying a fraction. Mina ngiyazi lento enaniyenza la Lady Smith kuthiwa nibambula in the whole day nesimali ezinkulu and you lost a lot of money. So now we will teach you and encourage you that konke okudliwe isikhonyana kuzokubuya kunjani phindi ungalahli ithemba. Alahli ithemba mntana sekhaya. Sizofundisana ama mistakes ayenzeka. Mina ngangiblacklisted ama credit card awu7 because of financial mistakes ngawenza ngiqala ukusebenza. Zangibblacklista zonke babethi mabengifonela bengitshela ukuthi you won't even afford to buy a house, to buy a car. You understand? Nami ngavele ngabona ukuthi kushuthi izinto zami zivalekile. But after realizing ukuthi no, I need to understand how money and investment works, and then emva lokho ngaba grant. Mina mangithe imoto ayithenga cash bakithi ngaphatheki kabi. Abanye babengibone ngima auctions. Ngiye ngilande vele leze ni drive 2 years nje bese zanhlula bese ngiya kwi auction ngithole ngekota ye price osuvela uyibhatarile. Kezwala abantu sekhaya. Yeah, so nje ngibona ukuthi yabona lo ngiyayithanda le moto yakhe. Angithandazeli ukuthi imhlule kodwa mangiyibona kwi auction ngenze njani ngiyayithatha ngemali ephansi kodwa isesenjani. Abanye bayebethi awusiboniso phela fanele kuzwe ismell semoto entsha. Ngiyasithenga leso smell ngife ngiyilande kwi auction ngithenga ismell ngisifake nje phakathi ngisizwe. Yeah, so we also buy property on auction. Babethi ngeke afford ukuthenga indlu because ngiblacklistiwe. Kanti ngizothenga cash. Iland sithenga cash. Amaphepha siwacollector njengoba ngisho ngithi ama title deed bakithi siwacollector nje ubuthaphuthaphu asineni. All right, ungayibuki phansi land neyasemakhaya neyangakini ucabanga ukuthi it's a rural land. What ama-China, do you know ukuthi ama-China they so love this rural land? Bengise Pietermaritzburg, ama-China kune-channel elibizwa ngoDlovu ePietermaritzburg line store esikhulu emakhaya. You understand? Yes, likhuluma isiZulu ke manje. And they are targeting all these areas. Do you know ukuthi uzohlangana nama-Pakistan lapha eLosbom manje? Mayingakafiki. You understand? Abanye kwafika kwindawo abafethu bangaphandle bafika belusa sebeona izinkomo. Hawu. Yabona manje nina sengizothenga imbuzi nenkomo ke manje kubantu abafika izolo eSouth Africa. Mani oBrian noma niyohlawula. Musani kuyenza leyo nto. Musani ukubukela phansi izinto ezigcina futhi zikukhokhisa kakhulu masuyidinga. Sisabamsene kulo ndawo. Alright, masekugcwele ngisula ngathi sigcwele. Futhi abanye bazongoba for ukuthi senze sure ukuthi abantu abasondelani. Usiphi uzoorganize ituru abazozibeka lapha emaceleni. Laba bazoba semaceleni ke laphana emuva yabonena nama VIP laba bazoba lapha emuva ngeke bathola amanzi ngeke bathole no sweet ngenxa nje yokufika late bazohlala kuphi besibuke sibunyunga. All right, so good people, we'll touch on stocks and shares education. If time allows us, we'll also touch very much on property. All right, so any recording esinayo sizoyi uploada on YouTube after this. We are recording, so we upload on YouTube because I know we've got we are live on Facebook. Abantu bafuna uku-attenda bese Johannesburg. So yeah, abanye ke bazoyithola via YouTube. For the sake of time, ngiyazi ukuthi abantu baphelelwe amadata, ngifuna ukuqeda amadata wabo. At some point you can go to YouTube and just download. Is that fine? Yes. Okay. So ukhona uhlelo on that chair, my brother. There's another chair over there, and then there's another one in front la, and then makusese khona isihlalo eceleni kwakho uphakamise so that bazokwazi ukuthi behlala. So we've got one chair over there. Usibeke nje la wazi khona ukuthi you will see we screen sethu. Okay. So let me start with shares. Ngizoqala ngama BE shares because abantu bethu they wanted to do this thing. All right. Yeah, let's start with the BE shares. Bophutuma nathi, maybe we'll highlight about that. Okay. So aske sibamba bo BE shares kanje. Siqhubekeni siye phambili. All right, ngiyakhumbula ukuthi ngomhla 20 was it 28? Yeah, 28 SAP zenzele ya lista. It started a share from 40 rand, and it was the same day it was 110. And then abantu babona ukuthi bottlenecked this industry. The beautiful thing is that is equity, this app yama shares is list. But the process yakhona ngizoyichaza later on ihamba so ukuze ukwazi ukuthenga ama shares via equity kune affidavit that you must complete. All right, a certify ukuthi you are black. It's available online. I will show you the link so that you can be able to download it. All right, so through computer share and then through equity you can buy these shares. Equity is so simple, no paperwork, nothing. If you already have an account, it's very much easier because you do have this EE number, and then the next thing that you will do is to certify your ID and then go to a police station. They put this stamp as the commissioner, you scan it back to them, and then you wait for it to be added into your existing account. I might say by 80, then you can buy it from there using your app. Why? Last week i-analysis yami yayithi share la ka SAP zenzele lizofika ku 500 rand njengoba seli tester u200. It's simply because now, as most of people are using easy equity, they will have an easy access and the demand will grow. Remember, when we invest and buy shares, you must consider that it is a long term. So we are talking about a year, we are talking about the years, a year and above. That is the long term perspective. So if ever you want to invest for 3 months, that is not investments, we can call it savings. So you can just keep it in your savings account because nothing will actually happen in a space of 3 months. When we talk about investments, we are talking long term, talking about a year, years. You can take that chair, it's fine. You're talking about a year, we are talking about years. You are talking about investing for your minor, your 5-year-old. All right, how old is that lady say? That girl, the little one, 3 years old. Ngicela bena ama-shares lo mntwana awakhe uwathenga abese egameni lakhe and then ube i-guardian ukuthi abazali bakhe abakuthengelanga ama-shares akuchazi ukuthi ingane ingabi nawo. Kuyezwakala baba, asibonge. All right, So, yeah, so we need to set them up for success. I'm telling you, we need to start now. 1,000 or once off. In the next 10 years, uzobona ukuthi khamba kanjani. Siyayithwala. I'm telling you the honest truth. All right, let's continue with this. So, this one is computer share. If you want to check it on computer share, you can becoming a SAP Zenzele shareholder is simple. You can trade as an individual, as a business, as a company. You decide to go to yenza kanjani. So I will show you these two options so that uzokwazi ukubona ukuthi easy kanjani process. All right. So if individual is a collective, uyakwazi futhi ukusebenza. As you can see here that if ule mhla 28, I will show you ukuthi price is 18 njengamanje. My steps are easy, and you can also write down this number. All right, you can also 0861 100 936. This is a call center number. Yakwa Zenzele. All right. Even though some others are saying, le call center le aba respond. All right, and then the next step, you will choose which platform you're going to use. It's either computer share or easy equity. The choice is yours, but I'll teach you both. Is that fine? All right, so here, this is the link, www.computershare.com/ZA/SAP Zenzele Kabili to open the account. You must sign the affidavit. It's available online, obviously. And then you must send your scan application to SAP Kabili@computershare.co.za. Okay, so that's one of the few things that you must actually remember. And then the link is www.computershare.com/ZA/SAP-Zenzele-Kabili. So if you understand that, the better. Okay, so and then on easy equity, if you register, I will show you few steps. Mama register, you will download this app, and then izokwazi ukusiza, because I want you to buy investment. Angithi ngithela Lady Smith nabathengi. Ngithenga ukudla, ngithenga igrocery, ngithenga yonke into. I want to teach you ukuthi ngithenge ini ama investments or nama assets and so forth. Okay, so and then must sign affidavit, amafika documents, and then wabuyisele emuva. Amafika documents, proof of address, certified ID copy, tax number. Is equity ayidingi copy ye tax certificate. You just put the tax number. Here they need even the copy. All right? So that is the difference between the two platforms for PE that I'm now comparing. This other side, they don't need the copy. The other side, they actually need what? The copy. All right. So in the meantime, Spirit, you can take this iPhone, because that other iPhone in connecting Facebook. I must be specific, people. There are kunama phone, kunama iPhone, kunamehluko. Faneke nje kucace. Ngizwala abantu sekhaya. Yes. Uyabona phela ithembe za iPhone azifani nezithombe zefoni. Ngiye ngibabona abantu sebefakile lapha ku WhatsApp status. Hey, umuntu ubona ukuthi kunenkungu ekhona la. Kunenkungu ekhona kulesithombe. Yes, I love you. Yes, isalili camera. So you will use that one. Isale ku. Ngicela check the inside here. I don't know. All right, fine. All right. So yeah, this is the link. And then now I need to open and compare this one from the easy equity one. Let me end it here and then come back to this. I'm trying to remember where am I going to find it. Let me quickly check my emails. Check my emails just to make sure ngiyayibona le is equity, and then I'll also give you the link so that you will just do it now. Ngeke bona bakhona bane platform is equity by the way. How ninayo kan why ningena promotions? Ni sebenzisa demo. Demo is not true money. It's not serious money. All right. The demo is not what? Demo is not serious money. But at least it gives you what we call an opportunity to see how these things works. All right. So, our trainings, how do you study company, a opportunity and value, a bonus net asset value, dividend yields, study balance and the cash flow, financial statements and everything. Because malus retailers was into bone healthiness a company. All right, I'll teach you some other time. We'll do that on an online session. Okay, so we will arrange an online session where I will be teaching you all those things. All right, I'll disconnect a little bit here. Because there's a link that I want to get from my emails. Manje ngizothi ngifunda ama emails zami. Kune email nje ephezulu lapha ebhala ukuthi the definition of CAC. So manje yabona ukuthi ayabheda kanjani ama emails abuya ngene la. So I don't want ukuthi hamba so offended la. When you offend and says offend, yathembisa. Ngeke ngidlale ngawe. Kuthi ngempela ke why ungayi own iland? Ufuna ukungitshela ukuthi iland ozogcina uyiowner. Umgodi wethuna nje. Thu indlu yakhe yokugcina. Ayikho enyaba nayo. No. Sizokushintsha lokho. Uthanda ungathandi. Ngidlale wena. Phela ma homeless bakithi if you do not own a property, yabona wena nje ne street kid niyafana. Nikanje. You own nothing. Because land is an ultimate ownership. You remember that? Land is what? An ultimate ownership. Okay. So if you remember that, the better. All right. So this is the platform. Laba basebenzisa iCapitec. Ikhona le app. Ifakiwe lapha ya kwi app yakho yase Capitec. Angazi nje ngoba ivela ikhona. Ushintsho onawo ngala iCapitec. Ufaka ngakephi? Ngala kuma shares. Because you can buy shares from as little as 1 cent. Okay. And mayisuka ku 1 cent share lakho le yak 2 cent, it means selikhule nga how many percent? 100%. Okay. So this is how it works, good people. So it says here, we are very proud to be able to offer qualifying clients of Easy Equities the opportunity to invest in SAP Zenzelekabili. All right, so this option is available to those who falls under PE. You must be registered, meaning you must have an Easy Equity account with a EE investor number. So if you are not registered, you will click here. So I will send everyone this link via your email address. Is that fine? So that those that are already registered, they can email after signing NAI naturalization affidavit. Le affidavit yono isa lapaya across the road, like police station, across the road. All right. So manje angwazi move. So manje, because I need to move, and manje I was live on Facebook, ne? So sebezo sibamba YouTube because now I need to really move. Okay. So yeah, so abantu be Facebook. Let me finish this so that mabetholele on Facebook then siyabavala. Is that fine? Ngizoninika leyo yokugcina abantu basekhaya bese ngiyanivala kuyezwakala. Yeah. So ngoba manje sifuna ukuxoxeza semnambithi la. Eniyeke niziswe kahle lapho. Hayi kabi abantu basekhaya. Okay. Ngizonifakela nani ku Facebook ilink. They are actually commenting here. But Mgobhozi sendele Mr. Mtshali. Ngizobuya ngibabone kuyezwakala. So this is technology, we engage everyone. Kuyezwakala abantu basekhaya. Yeah, on Facebook you must follow my page, Siboniso Mtshali Wealth Advisor. Follow that page. That page is rich with empowering information. Asimnceni nje siyakuphusha sifuna ukuthi wenze njani siphumelele siphume ekweletini sibe mnandi sibe right. It's very much possible. All right. Bazosilethela ihlalo that we will actually place here because Iveni is big enough to accommodate everyone. We are fully packed here in Ladysmith. All right. Angazi kuzowenza kanjani in Joburg next week. Good people. Sesifuna stadium. Next time siya a town hall. Okay. So as Nancy affidavit yakhona, where is it now? All right. Let me quickly open it so that ngizokubonisa ukuthi i-affidavit oyanayo la e-police station iso. Yeah. All right, angisho uyabona lapha top, you put your full name and all your names like Siboniso Mtshali and your ID number. Okay, so that's one of the two things okumele uyikhumbule. Bese la you delete the option that is not applicable to you. If not applicable, I'm a black person defined by BE Warawara. Yes, you are. I became South African citizen by birth. Yes, you are. I became South African citizen by naturalization, meaning ukuthi wathenga ubuzwe after 94 or before, and then shuthi mhlawumbe 3 no 4 uma unga apply kuwena uyawustretch. Okay, i-affidavit leyo. After that you put your signature here. Obviously i-signature yakho negama lakho uzolibhala uma sewuse emaphoyiseni or ku-commissioner wakho uzobe sefaka akafake amagama akhe lo certifyayo for you yonke lento ne-state stamp. Emva lokho ke scanner with your certified ID copy and send it to this email here. Nansi sapzenzele@easyequities.co.za. So i-affidavit that one ozoyithola online. Ungahambi uyokwenza yakho. Downloada lese online uyifaka igama lakho nesibongo sakho. Uyisayine phambu kwe commissioner. Faka istempu ubese ke attach together with your certified ID copy as well. Scan it and email it to sapzenzele@easyequities.co.za. Easy and wait. You must also quote in that number, the double E number. Remember the double E number? Yes, the one that you oyitholayo esibiza ukuthi investor number yakho. So once you athola i-investor number yakho, it will even be very much better. Okay. Ngiyabonga sisi wami ngokusukumela umama lapha emuva. Thank you. All right. So bazosedela on the side isihlalo, and then so that wonke umuntu uzohlala mnandi. We make sure that we maintain the social distancing ngendlela sharp ukuze singabhayizisani. All right. So ukhona nombuzo around this. Ungarejistile, I will show you how to register and open account. As time goes on, I will show you those things. So we are bona, yes sir. On your email is an email subject. Yeah, it's an email subject as well as part of your content. The content yakho on this one uyayifaka as well. Sisatholana kuleyo ndawo. Yes. So you that number le oyithola mawungasayikhumbuli hamba uye kuma banking details uye deposit izovela ivele nje lapha ya kuma banking details ka deposit, then you put it up and right there. Simple and straightforward. After that you wait for approve ukuthi bayi add. Angisho nabona ukuthi ne property bayi add kanjani nalezi izinto ezi-add, then bazoyi add nje ibe lapha ya. The reason why you have to be certified and they will verify is so that ungatholakali sengena nabantu ongemele benze njani bengena. And then uma uzokhumbula this share, if we continue with this, remember this thing. I will go straight to Google so that I will show you lento engikhuluma ngayo la. All right, other than that,